This is odd. It's May 7th, 2022. I'm watching CBS this morning. Actually, no, I'm watching Channel 2 News, the local division. And on it, the woman speaks and makes sounds and says elite education. And then I'm looking at who's in charge of the mission. And then I'm looking at who's benefiting. It's in Harlem. Now here's a question. I'm born only flower of Garden City, previous generation flower from the Zen Garden. I am born in this of Queens area and still resident here. I did not have access to the same level of education as these children. But yet, I see them furthering some other agenda. My children have subsequently not been educated at an elite status either. Not like these children are. So now how do they have this embedded whatever in the local area when I myself am not afforded the exact same? These are serious questions. Who do you ask them of?
Although adenovirus, a common group of viruses, has been detected in about half the cases. An elite education for underserved children.
What does underserved mean? You mean the underhanded that are being given better opportunity in order to have them leapfrog over the already oppressed children that were here originally, that someone shipped some new problems in and underhandedly are underserving them money under the table, in plain sight, might I add, helping them gather in force, strength, numbers, and get further ahead. I mean, this is like actively participating in genocide. Are the people involved aware of it?
The promise from Harlem Academy, a small, low-cost private school established in 2004. CBS 2's Jesse Mitchell shows us inside the new campus that will open its doors for even more gifted students very soon.
The joyful sounds of learning ring through the halls here at the new Harlem Academy, where space and natural light are no longer a problem.
It's really big and pretty. There's like a huge library, which I really enjoy.
Miley Kyer and her classmates see themselves on the shelves here in an environment designed to foster growth.
We have more space and more opportunities to do other things.
This independent academy currently serves
Independent academy. Why is there no such place for myself and my children? Why have I not had access to it? Why does this keep springing up in the local area and then hiding in plain sight? Where's the enforcement on this?
110 students from 1st through 8th grade who need a more challenging curriculum than public schools can often provide.
It's like more advanced. They like teach you more stuff.
Most important to Mateo,
They have better food.
students also have to show they care about contributing to their community, like Blake Talley.
I recently got a commendation for compassion for helping a student with her backpack when she had crutches.
Families also have to have an involved adult at home to help the children achieve their goals. How are they able to get this kind of education?
Let's see. My grandmother did not get that level of education. My mother was not afforded that level of education. I was not afforded that level of education, nor were my children. But yet here it is growing all over New York City.
To our mission, which is the idea of equity of opportunity for promising youth, and lots of people coming.
So they're promising youth. What about me and my kids? What about my parents? We were promising also. But, I mean, what are they promising you exactly in return? Because that's always, like, really curious.
coming together who believe in that.
Each student here pays only what the family can afford, depending on income. Academy founder Vinny DeToli set his teaching track on a new course after noticing the lack of diversity in elite academia.
There's no way that anyone can tell you.
Why is that man walking around? That is a flat out lie. They have more opportunity, especially in this area. They've been flourishing and getting better careers. I mean, the amount of their persons on the television, the amount of journalism careers, technology careers, law enforcement careers, marshal careers, Air Force careers, Navy, Army. I don't even have access to that level of opportunity. So why is this guy walking around with a mission statement saying he's helping these people because there was a lack of diversity? The lack of diversity is them. They're everywhere, and they've taken up spots that weren't given to them. They just took.
There aren't as many bright boys and girls born in those communities than there are on the Upper West Side or downtown or anywhere else in the city.
He rallied a group of parents and philanthropists to start
What's going on in philanthropy? Where's the oversight board on these idiots?
the school with just one first grade class in 2004. Next year, the Academy will welcome its first kindergarten class and expand all other grades.
This year, we have 60 scholarships available at all grade levels, kindergarten through 8th grade.
Parents, there's still time for you to apply for your child's spot here at Harlem Academy. If they don't make it this time, enrollment will continue to grow for years to come. In Harlem, Jessie Mitchell, CBS 2 News.
The site of the New Year's
Now, I mean, again, it's a growing problem. And it seems to be very one-sided. I would look and put up my white version of it, except it doesn't exist. Or at least it's not being provided as an option. So now, how does one pursue justice and help in this situation? Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Ketteruza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. I can't prove things that have already been taken away. I can prove it by showing you just how disgusting it's evolved into, and just how opulent and prevalent they've made the problem in like real ways with their pride and unapologetic manner. Doesn't mean I have to be happy about it or accept it either. It just shows how far they threw me, my mother, and my children, my grandmother, to the side. It doesn't matter in order to get to this point. And that's a big problem because it ties into other problems.